Hello everyone, my name is Maria Kolish, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to set up Symbaloo in your classroom for the purposes of guiding your students through a safe, controlled, educational digital experience. But before we get started, let me introduce what Symbaloo is. Symbaloo is a free online visual resource management tool that helps educators and students organize and share the best of what the web has. Now that you know the general sense of what Symbaloo is, let's talk how it can be used in the classroom. How many times have you asked students to sit down, load up a web browser, or to have them copy the URL from the board and they cannot seem to do it? They pull up the wrong page or search the wrong thing. Symbaloo can solve this common issue, allowing your students to delve into the inquiry process right away. In order to set up a Symbaloo, you will need to create your own account. We will start the process by logging in, create your username and your password. You can see there are a lot of preset options here. I would encourage you to explore when you're more comfortable navigating the site. These tiles that you see, once clicked, connect you to the specific URL that you are going to set up, and that's our next step. For today's tutorial, you have a class of third graders who are learning about dinosaurs from the prehistoric time. For example's sake, let's choose Triceratops. You're pretty excited about this one since you know your students are going to love it. Rather than having students just use Google to search, you can create a web mix page of predetermined URL sites that you have already curated. So the first step is to click the Add Tab button. Then you will click on the empty tile, which will open up a window. From there, you can add the website's URL that you would like your students to browse. After you save it, you will have a unique tile. They will see the picture icon, and you can set up as many URL tiles as you would like your students to browse. Once you have created a web mix, you will have the ability to share it. You can have the option of sharing it publicly with anyone who may have access to it, or privately with your students, parents, and your grade level teachers. Prior to even creating your own web mix page, you have the option of viewing public web mix pages that you can import to your Symbaloo account. Consider it being like your Pinterest board, but for URLs that you retrieve from the web. In my example about dinosaurs, I searched for a public web mix regarding dinosaurs. There were plenty of pages to select from. As you can see, there are many names listed. Here is one example of a web mix I chose. It is easy to guide students through the inquiry process, making it much simpler and less overwhelming for the students, also saving you precious classroom instruction time by pre-selecting useful sites that you have carefully curated. The students can now safely browse and explore. Each web mix page can be specific to your curriculum units, such as in science, language arts, math, and so on. Have fun creating your web mixes. Don't forget to add games, music, along with your educational relevant websites.